So I forgot my phone at home today, and of course it was when I was meeting up with my friend. But I had never seen this, well, I've never met this friend in real life before, so I was going to drop off some documents first, then I was going to go meet up with him, and then that was it, we're going to go home. So first, I get on the train, I'm like, I've accepted the fact that I forgot my phone at home, and the reason why I didn't go back for it was because I saw my bus, and sometimes my bus is like the slowest thing on earth, so I was like, let me just get on this bus. I'm on the train, I realize I don't know the address to the place where I need to drop off these documents at. I only know the stop to get off, and I remember the last time I went there, and I've only been there once, there were shoes on my right hand side. So I get out of the subway, I'm looking around, and I see the shoes. I'm like, okay, I walked in this direction. And I remember there was a flag on the side, but I couldn't remember which side and how many blocks was it. So I was kind of hoping that it was just around the corner, and it was, thankfully. And I found the flag. It said the lighthouse building, whatever the heck it is, and I go in, handle my business. I get out really early. I finish at 2:50 instead of the 3 o'clock that I thought I was going to finish at, and it didn't take me as long to get down to Union Square as I thought. So I go to Union Square, it's probably still 2:50. It was the quickest ride ever, and I'm like, okay, I'm just going to check out the shop that's nearby, and then I'll go meet up with my friend at Dairy Queen. I don't know how much time has passed, and I'm not sure how long I'm in this store because I don't have my phone, and I don't like to ask people for the time because I hate when people ask me, and I feel really creeped out like they're going to steal my phone once I break it out. So I'm looking around, I'm thinking, okay, it's probably 3:10, 3:15. I have no idea because like a few songs had played. So I leave, I'm walking, and I'm like, crap, I don't remember where the heck Dairy Queen is, and I don't have the address, and I can't let him know that I'm lost. So I'm like going into all these banks that I see because the bank has to have the time, and I'm looking around these buildings because I'm hoping that the time is displayed somewhere. No. So I hit the second bank, and there's no time, there's no clock anywhere, except on the wall I see this little box, and it's either the security system or the temperature system, and I'm like, okay, that has to have the time. So I look at it, and it does. I'm like, oh my god, it's 3:25, let me go rush over to Dairy Queen, let me find it, because it's going to take me some time because I'm lost. I'm hoping this guy is running late. So I finally find Dairy Queen. I don't know what time it is when I get in there, and there's no one friendly to ask. So I'm just like, okay, there's two TVs on the inside. So I'm like hoping that channel 11 freaking turns on the time, because it has to have the weather and the time, right, for the news. Doesn't happen. The other screen was like some kind of soap opera, and that was lasting forever. I don't think it even had commercials. So I'm like, okay. I wait. Time had passed. I'll look at the TV, an episode has just ended. It's either 4 o'clock or 4:30. And I'm like, there's no way it's 4:30 because I've been waiting here for not that long, and I know that like I've been waiting, but it hasn't been that long. So I'm like, okay, it must be 4 o'clock. So I'm waiting another 10 minutes, and I only know that because I decided to get a snack, and on the receipt it has the time. 4:11 is the time, and I'm like, okay, let me just eat and wait, and like just decide what to do. So I'm waiting. I don't know how much time has passed. It turned out to be 4:17 probably. I don't know. It was around 4:20 because that's when I got on the train, and the train came right away. And I get home, and I only leave at 4:20 because the guy has work at 5. I'm like, it must take him some time to get to work, so let me just leave. I check my messages when I finally get home. Turns out he was outside of Dairy Queen the whole time, and he was outside of Five Guys, which is right next door. So I'm thinking, like, we freaking passed each other, and I looked inside of Five Guys, and he looked inside of Dairy Queen. We didn't see each other. All this trouble because I forgot my phone. And I felt really bad because he was waiting. Not only that, like, I was waiting, thinking that he was waiting this whole time and just decided to leave. But there was no possible way, right? Because I'm not sure how impatient he is, like what's his tolerance for lateness. So I'm thinking maybe he left like 10 minutes after. Turns out he was running late, didn't get there until like 4:10. But that's when I was sitting there. I was waiting around. I decided to leave 5 minutes, 7 minutes later. But he was already there. That was the thing. So we passed each other and didn't even realize it. Oh my god. It's just like, I feel really bad that I missed him and that he was waiting the whole time and woke up earlier, like got his day started early because like he didn't have to because he had work at 5. But that was that. I'm never gonna forget my phone again. I was hoping for the best is what I was doing because I was like, let me just wait in here. I can't possibly miss him. I have a sense of what he looks like and it just didn't happen. I at least dropped off my documents and figured that out because that took a long time and now I can get a move on with life. He said it was okay that we didn't meet up, but I feel really bad. And next time we meet up, I'm gonna definitely have this in my hand at all times before I get on the bus. I don't know.